folks, this is Nickelodeon and this is my first video. Thanks for watching. Now, today's video is for everyone's viewing enjoyment, and you will enjoy. Maybe. But today is more geared out dads out there. I am a father, hence I have children, and they obviously have a mother. And anyways, my video is more for you today. This is for everybody, but more for you because, like you probably spend a lot of time taking care of your children, and that can be pretty tough. It can be hectic sometimes. Matter of fact, I have come close to killing myself at least 315 times on record. But anyways, it is a joyful thing too, but it can be hectic. And, well, you might ask, well, why do you spend so much time with your dad? Well, that's because their mother neglects them horribly. No, I'm just kidding. She does not. She's a great mother. Actually, I work third shift as a security officer at a mall. I'm a mall cop. I work third shift, and when I get home, my wife goes to her job on her first shift, which is why I'm with the children. Which, by the way, we have 3 daughters. They are 1, 2, and 5 years old. Now, their mother, she works first shift as a sandwich artist at Subway. Yeah, that's right, she's a sandwich artist. And as a matter of fact, I have some of her sandwich art right here. Look at that awesome sandwich art. I just want to eat it. Hold on a second, folks. The sandwich art was so beautiful, I deemed it worthy of the refrigerator. But anyways, because she goes off on first shift, I'm in charge of the girls. And I love being a dad, I love taking care of them, but man, it can be hectic. Well, here in the past couple of weeks, I've actually had a much better and more enjoyable time. And dads, I'm here for you today, because today I'm making an instructional video on how you can have a much easier time taking care of your children. First of all is the area of toys. Now, toys can be very hectic and very annoying. And boy, I keep saying hectic a lot, sorry. But anyways, they can be a real problem sometimes. My daughters, I will see them playing with toys. They might have 1 or 2 apiece, and that's fine. I go, use the restroom or something, go in the other room, maybe take a 4 or 5 hour nap, come back in, and I am just up to my knees in toys. And it takes forever to get them cleaned up. I have actually come up with a method, though, to help with that situation. Actually, there's 2 methods. The first one is the invisible toy method. See, Julia's playing with her invisible toys. She loves them, don't you, Julia?
Yes, Daddy. The invisible toys are the bee's knees.
That's right, Julia. They are the bee's knees. Oh, kids just love invisible toys. And they're actually quite cheap, folks, because they're non-existent. Actually, they don't cost anything. And they're not a choking hazard. Again, because they're non-existent. If that method doesn't work for you, if you're one of those skeptics that say, my children are not stupid enough to fall for that, well, then you could use my other method. It's known as the 5-second rule. Yeah, that's right. We grew up with that 5-second rule. You know where you drop like your steak or spaghetti on the ground, and as long as you pick it up within 5 seconds, it's still safe to eat? Well, I kind of use that same method with my children. And Julia, we can't forget about that old 5-second rule. We don't want you to get a flesh-eating disease, or else you'll die a horrible, agonizing death. Oh, but you can go ahead and play with your toys. That's all right. Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Julie's gonna play with the doll. That's awesome. That's so cute. Oh, 3, 2. Ooh, that was close. You just about had a flesh-eating disease. I was expecting to see that face fall right off. The 5-second rule. They love playing with that as well. It's kind of like extreme hot potato or something like that. They just love it. Okay, not only is there the area of toys as being a real hassle for us dads to deal with, but also is the area of education. Now, I know we're home with the kids and they're not at school, but they still need their education. And dads, it's not up to us to leave it to their moms to do all the educating. Us dads have to do our part as well. And if you're like me, that can also be hectic. It can also be a real problem. It can be a real stressor, especially when they don't listen to you. Well, I also have some methods that I use. One method I like to use is flashcards. Now, flashcards are not a new method I came up with. They're quite an old thing, but they still prove tried and true. They're awesome. Alright, Julia, I guess we better do your flashcards. What's that?
Monkey.
Good job.
Monkey.
Awesome.
Monkey.
Alright, you are learning fast.
Monkey.
Alright, good job on those flashcards. We also need to teach our kids history. Now, our kids don't have a future if they don't know their past. But you know, it can be hard to teach a child, especially a young one such as mine, history. That's why I like to keep my history lessons quick and brief, but yet make sure that they're fundamental. And Julia, after he was shot in the head, Abraham Lincoln died. And Julia, that's why we don't.
Just Canadians.
Good job.
I nailed it.
Boy, she sure learns fast. Not only is there the area of toys and education, as we've already covered, but also there's just down-to-earth interaction. Us dads, we've got to be firm, we've got to discipline in extreme ways. We've got to make sure they pick up their clothes and they get their education and all that stuff. But you know what, we also need to have fun with our kids. They like to interact with their daddy. And that's why I like to interact with my children. Now, I can also be hectic if you're trying to play one of your kind of games or something that you like to do and they don't understand. You know, that can really be a problem. But as long as you bring it down to their level, it'll work out. And make sure you play a game that they can win at. You know, that way they can experience the joy of winning. But don't be afraid to let them lose too. Because we live in a win-lose world. And it's good for them to learn at an early age that they can lose too. Oh yeah, that's right. Daddy's got a lockdown now. Oh, you gotta tap out, girl. Tap out. Tap out. Give up. Tap out.
Give up.
See, interacting with your kids can be fun. And they can learn that even losing can be fun. Daddy got you locked down. Can you tap? Tap. You give up, Sophie? Give up? Give up?
No.
Oh, she's a tough one. Well, that's our instructional video for today, folks. Thank you for watching. Please, comment. Please, subscribe to my channel so I can get it off the ground and make some money, because I probably won't hold this security job for too long, or mall cop job. But for you dads out there, if I was to help to you today, please leave a comment. Yeah, I'll leave a comment. I followed your instructional video to a T, and now the government has custody of my children, and I get to spend the next 3 years in prison. 3 years in prison. Some people have their opinions. Oh!